them in. Don't let them see. Be the good girl you always have to be. Conceal, don't feel. Put on a show. Make one wrong move and everyone will know. But it's only for today, it's only for today. It's agony to wait, it's agony to wait. Tell the guards to open up the gate, the gate. For the first time in forever, I'm getting what I'm dreaming of. A chance to change my lonely world. A chance to find true love. I know it all ends tomorrow, so it has to be today. 'Cause for the first time in forever, for the first time in forever, nothing's in my way. Oh! Hello! How are we all doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome! We're gonna play some more LOL Guardsmen. It's been a few days since we played it. I'm excited to see what else happens as the story unfolds. Also, I've seen someone talk about Moana 2. That's exciting. That's going to be my Barbenheimer, because I wasn't really bored about Oppenheimer, so I only cared about Barbie. But this is going to be Wicked, Part 1, and Moana 2 on the same day. So, like, I will be there. Also, fun thing, makes me actually more excited. I've seen a lot of people complaining, and I'm like, I'm the opposite. Lin-Manuel Miranda didn't write for the second one, which is fantastic news for me. Instead, they got Barlow and Bear, which you may remember. Abigail Barlow is the one who did Heartbreak Hotel, and Barlow and Bear, her friend Emily Bear, which makes the Bear part, did the Bridgerton unofficial musical, which is this one. Lady, smiling and waving, constantly obeying. I guess I need a gas. Turn home and save me, even if I don't need saving. And I sit on a throne I don't own, raising the babies we made all alone. Guess as a lady there's just one things I'll never know. But if I were a man, I'd go to Japan, maybe swim in the Seine, and learn to speak French. I'd have the whole world in the palm of my hand, and finally do what I could, but I can't. If I were a man. Let me load up the game. Tell me something. Tell me. To know if the woman's come to be with child. Is she a lady or maid? I didn't know any of your maids were married. She's not married? Well, how does a woman come to be with child if she's not married? Well, you need to find out so it doesn't happen to us. Banquets. Banquets make me anxious, acting rather shameless. Excited, but sad Lin hasn't done it. See, I'm the opposite, because I'm not the biggest fan of Lin-Manuel Miranda stuff. Bold choice, I know. Don't get me wrong, I like some of the songs from Hamilton. I liked In the Heights. But, like, if I was listening to the Moana soundtrack, like, I skipped the obvious Lin-Manuel Miranda songs, like, Shane, like, doesn't do it for me. But are we all ready to continue the game? And see who we let into the castle. Oh, that's not right. Turn the PlayStation 1 off. There we go.
For all your hard-hitting, high-octane extreme sports highlights and recaps, you're listening to the #1 sports station in the sprawl.
Oh, Rhonda, what
I
about...
don't care about the game. I made my money.
But I do. First, the big news. They finally decided on the new name for the Goblin Ball Stadium. After months of in-person and in-creature polling, the most popular name as voted by the sprawl appears to be the exciting Coliseum for Sports.
That was me.
I like it. I hate it. We're split down the middle.
We interrupt this broadcast. It has just been reported that Princess Desdemona, the sole heir of late King Oswin and sovereign successor to the throne, has been reported missing early this morning. In the wake of her mysterious disappearance, the Guard Corps and City Council are scrambling to maintain order over the city. All other radio programs have been cancelled until further...
I just picked her wife. Oh, there's no note.
Whoa, someone's in a rush?
Sorry, sir, can't talk. Gotta go down to the guard shed to work for my... Wait a minute. Dad?
Oh?
What are you doing here? I thought you'd be running errands for Stryker or Malcolm or whoever. Do you have the day off?
I wish. Since Princess Desdemona went missing, Councilwoman Ash is really cracking the whip. She's got me pulling double duty, doing her little odd jobs and tasks. She's acting like she runs the place.
Then what are you doing here?
I missed you.
Aww.
I guess I just wanted to come check in.
Don't worry. Nobody knows that your daughter is covering for you at work.
It's not about that. I mean, that's great and all, but are you holding up okay?
Jokes by Heroes.
I'm not the one losing my hair.
Yeah, who'd have thought not working at the gate would be the thing to stress me out more?
Oh, that's cute. Good dad.
Dad, if you didn't end up working at the gate because your dad did, and his dad did, and his dad did, what would you have wanted to be?
You know, nobody's ever asked me that before. Well, nobody since your mother.
What did you tell her you wanted to be?
A father.
I'm gonna kill myself. Oh
You're
my
just
god.
saying all this because the princess is missing and you're feeling all sentimental.
All right, I'll stop. I'm just happy to see you're here.
Not for long. I'm due down at the shed.
And I'm off to take down any goblin-friendly signage and pro-non-human literature across the sprawl. Not sure why, but then again, mine is not to ask.
We are so alike and...
So long.
See ya, Dad.
That was so cute. That was adorable. Right, first shift today. Oh god. Striker.
Attention!
No, thank you.
Oh God, is this it? Did I pull a real Randy and mess up so badly you had to come down here yourself and...
Soldier, it's nothing like that. You did not pull a Randy.
Thank God.
I'm here to personally approve the upgrade of the Wicked 3000. With the princess missing and between you and me, the council's increased paranoia, the jail lever has been reinstated. You can get back in your chair now.
Oh yay.
Another lever means more work for me. Does that mean I get a pay raise?
That's hilarious. Seriously funny stuff. No, but now instead of determining who should enter or be denied from the sprawl, you also must correctly identify criminal threats and jail them.
Oh no.
Any questions?
Yeah.
How will I figure out who to deny and who to jail?
Let's use a real-life example. Someone you've seen already.
Out of jail.
This criminal is best known for burning down orphanages full of sleeping children. What do you do?
She does what? Jail.
Good work, soldier. Just denying her would not protect the surrounding villages. And what's to stop her from going to the next gate and getting lucky with a guard like Randy?
I mean, she can't do it. I took her flame torch. It's fine.
That's all I have to say about that. Any further?
Nope.
Very good. You've received your briefing. Now...
Aye, aye, Captain Blackmailer. Okay. Due to the sudden unexplained absence of the princess, visitors should be thoroughly vetted and harassed. I mean questioned. And don't be afraid to use that delicious new jail lever. The city's morale is at an all-time low today. Anyone from the entertainment sector should be bumped to the front of the line. We are instituting a severe cut back of non-human entrance to the sprawl. Second-hand intelligence suggests that a goblin was behind the princess's disappearance. Therefore, we are issuing a blanket no goblins allowed policy this week. In fact, I'll pay 12 gold for every goblin I see in the dungeon at the end of your shift. No. Be on the lookout for would-be heroes and vigilantes wanting to offer assistance in search and rescue of the efforts of the princess. The High Council of the Sprawl have their own plan to ensure the princess's safe return. This princess thing. People are going nuts. Have you heard about the crazy no goblins allowed policy? Let's dial that back and be more comfortable to a more comfortable one goblin allowed. At the very least, it'll bug Councilwoman Ash. Okay, I have so many power gems. I suppose I can just give everything a normal one. Okay. Oh, my favorite, racism.
Hello there, my name is Buttface. I am a farmer from Firewall Canyon, a quaint little town just on the other side of the scroll.
Okay, justice for goblins, but maybe not this one. I just don't like the 8-bit style.
I am coming into town today to sell produce I have grown with my own 2 hands from land that was left to me by my great goblin uncle in his will. His dying wish was that I restore the family farm to its former glory. At least, I think that is what it says. He did not have the best handwriting.
Sorry, did you say your name was Buttface?
Yes, I did. It is certainly not what I would have chosen to fill 8 characters. I would have liked Spencer 1 or even Quincy Hart. But you cannot choose your own name, am I right?
Why does it feel like he's giving me too much detail?
Gotta expand and sell my produce in new markets. The old farm has not been doing too well as of late. I am afraid I have put my priorities into other areas like foraging and fishing. I am quite horrible at growing vegetables, but I am your goblin if you need someone to gather pine cones.
You just said you were here to sell your vegetables?
Maybe you can honor your great goblin uncle by becoming a really good forager.
I hope so, because I am not sure I am cut out for the farming life. Just look at this rice I grew. Please take it. No one would buy it from me anyway.
Do we truth serum? You know, I'm tempted to just deny him. You know, when someone gives too much information, like that was kind of what I did. I don't feel like he's a jail. I don't feel like I need to jail, but I just don't want to let him in. I'll just talk to him. I don't feel like I need to use a
Aside
thing.
from farming, I often fill my time talking and giving gifts to the townsfolk and other strangers I meet. Like I did with you on the bag of rice. This helps me gain favor and friendships, with the eventual goal of falling in love and getting married. I have not been successful at it yet. I do not think anyone likes the gifts I have given them.
I think rice normally comes after you found the bride. Also, I'm 12, you weirdo.
I did not expect you to be my bride, just my friend.
That's a no for that, too.
I think I'm just gonna deny it.
On some days, I go on adventure in the caves. The caves that are filled with monsters and ghosts and bugs and bats and all sorts of scary things. I hate going in there, but everybody says it is necessary. I do not think it is necessary. I think it is terrifying. Please do not make me go in there again. You cannot make me.
Look out! There's a monster behind you right now!
Where? Oh, you are only fooling me.
No, I'm not!
Where?
You're such a noob, Buttface.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say no, sorry. I just don't trust it.
Sorry, I'm under strict rules not to let in goblins today. Access denied.
This is an outrage. Where will I sell my low-quality crops now? Everyone in Firewall Canyon is sick of them. I do not eat them myself, they do not look the best. And everyone at home literally gets sick from them. Any chance I could bribe you with some kale and celery?
I think I'm better off without it.
Sorry, Great Goblin Uncle Jerry. Looks like the family farm will have to make way for another condominium.
I mean, if you're not good at it, then yeah. Turned away a puny pixelated produce picture of on No Goblin Day. Good job. I didn't decline him because he was a goblin. I declined him because I didn't
Magic
like his
lovers of the
story.
sprawl, please put your hands together for the one, the only, the Edward, the great magician! Alakazoo, Alakazee!
Oh,
And I appear! Thank you!
I don't like him.
Wait a second, this doesn't look like a little kid's birthday party. Oh wait, there's one! Excuse me, are you Becky Schneiderman? Is this your birthday party?
I'm sitting in a hot shed all alone. Which, isn't actually as bad as some of the birthdays I've had.
Then I'm in the right spot. Can't believe I found my way here, especially without my glasses.
Is there anything about magic, people? Entertainment industry? Should be bumped to the front of the line. He's entertainment, right?
So, Becky the birthday girl, sit back.
Wait, but I'm not... Actually...
Now, for my first trick, please pick a number between 1 and 7.
Oh, I wanted 4. Guess we'll do 6.
Was the number that you're thinking of the number 6?
It was! That's incredible!
No, Becky, it's the great.
Might truth spray him. Got a truth spray.
Do you know how hard it is to be a children's party magician in this town? I have to compete with actual magic users. No one wants you to guess their card when some guy in a white robe can create fire or gold. That kind of thing you're born with. The only thing I was born with is astigmatism.
I don't think he's bad. I just think he's a normal
This
magician.
has been great, Eddie, but I gotta come clean. I'm not Becky Schnauzenholder or whatever. My name is Lil, and this is a guard shed, and you haven't even made it into the city yet.
What? Oh, rats. Come on, the Edward, get it together. This is all because I couldn't see where I was trying to get to. Now I'm going to be super late for this kid's party.
I'm just gonna let him
You're
in.
not late. You're building suspense.
Well, if I build too much of it, I won't get my 40...
I'm gonna let him in. And you go.
Ever since I pulled a bouquet of flowers from my parents' garden shop out of my sleeve, I knew I wanted to be a magician. And you're making this dream come true for me.
Why does he sound like me? He literally sounds nothing like me. You know what? For that one, I'm just gonna give you a timeout. You just sit for 10 minutes and think about what you did.
Now, I just need to figure out how... Alakazoo, Alakazee, I'm going to be...
Especially not a big one to get to, and the sprawl needs joy like this. Joy at this time. Since he didn't have his glasses, he didn't do a very good job providing that joy. I got a 2-star, but it's not awful. Ah.
Hello!
Hi.
Hello! We would like to enter. I,
And you are...
Magnus the Magnificent, renowned member of the Mages Guild. Sure.
This is just, I'm just gonna... Boop, boop. This is just 2 goblins. These are 2 goblins in a trench coat.
You got us. We're goblins through and through. We're meeting up with a couple other gobbos to talk about what's going on in this city for folks like us.
What does that mean?
The princess goes missing, and all of a sudden there's a no-goblin order in the sprawl? What's that about?
Maybe a goblin kidnapped the princess?
I'd like to see the proof of that. Needless to say, goblins are getting some especially unfair treatment all of a sudden, and there's this group called the Goblin Liberation Army that's putting down roots in the city.
Don't tell her, we'll get in trouble.
It's okay, Gary. Look, kid, if you let us in, I'll give you the address and the password so you can come see for yourself tonight.
I had no idea this was happening in the sprawl. I'm glad you told me.
It's a rough go for a goblin in these parts, up against some powerful people, but you know what they say. It's not the size of the dog in the fight, it's the size of the fight in the dog.
Do they?
Mark Goblin Twain.
Part of me wants to just trust it to be like, let them in. But, like, if they're doing a resistance group, does that, like, as a... I'm not even a member of the government force, actually.
Don't be like the rest of all those humans.
This is a tough one.
That's all I get from this. I'm not going to jail them, but I'm between deny and admit. They just admitted to what, though? I'm gonna have to say no, chat. I'm sorry. Or I could say yes and I could go to the goblin meetup and see what they're talking about. Well, my thought is, what do you call it? Okay, I've given you a poll. Does it work for the government? It's like, yeah, pretty much, I imagine so. It would be a lot of your own morals maybe conflicting with what you're being told to do. Okay, admits the one winning by a while, so I'm doing it. I admitted them, but this is on you.
Alright guys, I'll let you come in. Just don't go spreading it around. I could get in a lot of trouble for this.
Hey, that's really cool of you. You're a friend to us non-humans. If you want, come to the meeting at GLA headquarters. It'll really open your eyes to what's going on around here.
Maybe I will.
We'll see what I get star-wise. 2. Now unlocked a new location. That's a wizard.
Salutations to you, little sister of this big, beautiful world. My journeys across this land
This
have
man is
brought me
high.
here to your doors.
Oh my god, he's high. Look at his red eyes and he's got the weed leaf.
What does sweet fortune have in store for me today? That I do not know. But it's a hell of a ride, let me tell you.
I'm not going to jail him for being high.
Where have you journeyed here from?
You really want to know?
I don't trust old people, but I do trust stoners.
Oh, I've been around for a spell, always on the move. From the mountains north of Petrad, the great desert in the south of Marvog, along the crystal shores of Lake Inez,
Stoners
past
have,
the
like,
dread
no bad
Castle
intentions,
Caladar,
they're
and
just
the quaint
vibing.
farmlands of Fireball Canyon. I've wandered through all of these many, many times, but for my money, there's no place like the sprawl. Every once in a while, stop to take in how beautiful it all is. You can't buy that, little sister.
You seem like a very easygoing dude.
Well, my little dudette,
Is that a comment?
it is where I...
Can I give him my cinnamon roll? Feel like I know how hard that would hit. Oh no, I can't. Oh, that's sad. Right, okay. I just think he's high. Like, he's not saying he's here to save the princess. The goblin thing is fine. Not an entertainer, he's just a dude. That man is zooted.
Word on the street is Princess Desdemona has disappeared. Some say kidnapped, some say run away.
I think she was kidnapped.
Whatever did happen, it has truly bummed me out. I've got more to say if you've got the...
Let's hear it.
Princess Desdemona is the living legacy of the great peace brought by her late father, King Oswin. And already the fires of war are being fanned on all sides.
Do you really think war is on the horizon?
Oh, yes. But then again, what do I know? Just an old wizard wandering from town to town looking for a little bit of joy to put in my pocket.
By that you mean...
But everyone I've met seems so happy.
You remind me of a younger version of myself, little sister. Maybe cooler heads will prevail, but history doesn't have many examples of that. There's a lot of pressure to fill the void left by the death of King Oswin. Just keep your eyes open is all I'm saying.
My metal detector.
This guy isn't giving me half.
If it doesn't swim, run.
Who said that?
Who said what?
Jeez, is there an echo in here?
Yes,
What?
my name is Echo.
Your name is Echo?
There it is again.
I love him. He's going in. You have fun, bub. You enjoy. He's just a high old little guy. Just let him vibe.
I'm a leaf in the wind, little sister, and you are a gentle breeze guiding.
And there it is. I've reached my limit with you.
Right you are. Hasta la vista, baby.
Yeah. Oh. Guard
Lil,
person.
you've got to close down the shed for the day and come with me immediately.
What's happening?
By now you've heard that Princess Desdemona has disappeared, right?
Yes.
Good. Any other week, the royal advisors might have given her a day or two before sounding the alarm. But with the mucky mucks from Petrard and Marvog in town, we have to get her back before things around here get any worse.
I hope nothing bad happened to her, but what does any of this have to do with me?
I asked my boss the same thing. In fact, I said, why the hell would they need that piece of... You know, that's not important now. Do what you have to do to close up shop here, and then you're coming downtown to the city council chambers with me.
Do I have to? My first not 3-star. Because I ignored the... What do you call it? Because I ignored the ret.
Hello?
This is
Is
creepy.
anyone there? Can somebody tell me why I've been summoned?
Lilith, guardian of the Southern Gate, step forward into the light.
Oh, what if I don't want to? What if I'm just like whip out the flame doors like, who's there?
What is this? Who are...
Lil, you have been chosen. To play the hit game that's sweeping the sprawl. That's right, it's time for... So You Think You Can Save a Princess!
Wow.
What the hell is going on?
That's right, Lil. Today you're getting the chance to send one of these lucky adventurers on the escapade of a lifetime to search for and rescue your beloved Princess Desdemona.
I didn't ask to do this.
And let's find out who those lucky
Have you noticed that they have like
adventurers are.
the sword for Striker, the thing for Ash, and then the Joker for Malcolm?
Adventurer
And they're all
number one
behind
is a
him.
hard-headed, go-getting warrior from the desert plains of the alluring Marvog Empire. Please welcome Neil Warkiller. Adventurer number two is a nomad by nature, mage by profession, who likes the rain and getting caught in a pina colada. It's Articulous Flamehands. And finally, adventurer number three. You might recognize this thief from their wanted poster. Wanted dead or alive for looking so darn good. Let's hear it for Perry Shoutson.
I still don't...
And no heroic voyager would be complete without a shadowy figure pulling the strings from the darkness. So let's welcome our sponsors, Lieutenant Striker, Councilwoman Ash, and Court Jester Malcolm.
I'm rooting for you. Might makes right.
Focus and the day will be ours. Information is power.
Aim for the knees and bite, bite, bite!
Now,
Like
Lil,
that.
you're going to get the chance to ask these adventurers a series of questions to determine their suitability for this quest. At the end of the third round, you choose the winner of the grand prize, being sent on a perilous mission to save the princess, a few guaranteed brushes with death, and a coupon for an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's, home of the soup.
Nice.
Dad does love Monty's. Let's do this.
Round one.
All right, Lil, what would you like to ask our trio of
Perfect rescue.
What's your idea of a perfect rescue?
And who would you like to ask?
I'm gonna start with the mage.
It begins with me vaporizing a few low-level lackeys on the type. Then we build to a dramatic face-off with a superior villain. Lightning flashes, mythical beasts are summoned and dispatched, all the fireworks come out. I cast a transfiguration spell, turning our would-be kidnapper into a small cricket, or a mouse, or anything really. It just has to be small, so I can keep it with me as a reminder of my awesome powers. You can ask another adventurer if you like.
Yeah, let's go to the rogue.
2 words. Smoke bombs. Makes everything so much cooler. Best heists are ones where they don't even realize they are being robbed. Ocean's 11 style, baby.
And your second question is?
Deal with magic.
You encounter an enemy party of magic users. One of them casts a level 3 magic missile spell. What?
And who's that one for?
I'm gonna ask Neil.
Magic users. They fill me with rage, and in that berserking rage, I can shrug off any kind of missile they may throw my way.
Okay. I like
I
his voice.
rip out the throat of the first, so the coward cannot warn their coward friends. Before the rest know what has hit them, I have. I pile the bodies of the dead fools high in the air and burn them as a warning to all others who would dare get in my way.
You can ask another.
I'm gonna ask the rogue for him.
If you think a bunch of pointy hats are getting the jump on me, you got another thing. But okay, let's suppose some Penn and Teller wannabes do get me in their sights. Just watch these dodge skills. I'm over here now.
Oh.
And now I'm here.
Oh.
And now I'm back where I started. Blink of an eye. I'm like Nightcrawler over here.
I like this guy.
That answer unearthed the full extent of your incompetence. I was ready to wow the child with mine. Let's stick to the format, folks. There's a rich tradition we're preserving here. Please, wait your turn.
A warrior does not wait his or her turn. He or she acts.
All right, Neil, calm down now.
You are gaslighting me and the berserker spirits of my ancestors, Mike Melroy.
Uh-oh, looks like the warrior has entered the heightened state of berserker mode.
I'm 12.
Lil, which contestant do you think will be able to get us out of this dilly?
Don't look at me, or you can try.
Blood.
Died? I died? I've died twice in this game. Twice.
Uh-oh, looks like the Lil, which contestant...
Okay, well, I'll be the mage then.
Neil, keep it together for just a few more seconds.
Moose.
What? A moose? That's too big! I'm not licensed to conjure anything.
Blood.
Okay, so I can't choose a moose. Right. I've died 3 times in this game. Okay. I think it's gonna be the mage. And he's gonna say, and I'm gonna say a squirrel.
Neil.
Aye.
Whew. I'm glad you didn't pick anything larger than a bread box. Due to that unscheduled outburst, we are a little tight for time. Lil,
We could have all died.
Be that as it may,
I think I got one more round.
Oh, see, I don't trust him not to just... If he would kill everyone in the room, not trusting him to go on an adventure to save someone. Let's just end with your favorite childhood memory.
What's your favorite childhood memory?
And you're asking?
I'm gonna ask you.
I was visiting my father at Castle Caladar on that infamous day Froderick Frankenstein conducted his great experiment. I was enraptured. I couldn't help myself. I got too close. I was struck by the alchemical lightning he had captured. Everyone panicked, screaming, wailing as I was lifted into the air. But I was fine. Better than fine. That was the day I realized my powers as an elemental mage, able to harness the raw powers of the earth. My father never looked at me the same after that. You can ask another adventurer.
Not too many great memories from the mining caves of Mosh, but when I was about 11 years old, a group of kids took me under their wing. They taught me how to pick pockets and become a proper thief. They told me I could consider myself at home, consider myself one of the family. They'd taken to me so strong, it was clear we were gonna get along.
I swear I've heard that somewhere before. Sung.
You're mistaken.
Interesting.
Uh-oh.
I heard
You
that
know
before
what that
sung.
means.
I have no idea what that means.
You're stupid.
That sound means it's time for the lightning round. Lil, please choose the adventurer that you'd like to see play the lightning round.
I think him.
All right, Articulus, are you ready for the lightning round? I am.
Something with lightning happens? It does.
Most impressive. I felt that a little. Well deduced that I'm an elemental mage, Lil.
You wouldn't kill him.
Yep, that wasn't a random lucky guess at all.
Uh-oh, you know what that sound means.
No, I don't.
God, not again.
That sound means we are out of time. All right, Lil, now's your moment of truth. Who do you want to choose to rescue Princess Desdemona?
I can pick one of the... I want Striker to do it.
Don't overthink this.
Oh,
My
it's just...
hero is by far the strongest.
My adventurer stood up to lightning. Can the others do that? I'd like to see them try.
The thieving arts might not be as sexy as a halberd or a fistful of magic missiles, but we have no idea what's befallen.
Oh. The Warrior's a no. After he was an option to end the game, because he went in a rage and killed me, no, not happening. Even though I like the people he's from, The Rogue made up a story from Oliver Twist. I think it's going to be the Mage. I'm going to pick the Mage. Yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, humans and otherwise, the winner of So You Think You Can Save a Princess and proud owner of an all-you-can-eat dining experience at Monty's Home of the... Articulous?
Aha! Wonderful child. Well chosen.
And that's all for us here today. Please help control the pet population. Have your gargoyles spayed or neutered. So...
I think the Mage just made the most sense. Hey!
And then I had to choose who the heck was gonna rescue and don't even get me started on the lightning round.
You have the most vivid imagination, Lil.
Why doesn't anybody
Did I not stop you?
No, Lil. No, everything is not okay, Beverly. My dear true love, Princess Desdemona.
Just to recap, this is the dear true love that you've never met, but one time you both had.
You phrased that...
What about her, Bev?
When I'd heard she'd vanished, I tried to get on So You Think You Can Save a Princess.
Beverly, you're a janitor at the Goblin Ball Stadium.
Maybe you're right. Mom always said I lacked that main character energy. Tell me what to do, Lil. Should I return to my job or go off to rescue my darling love?
Do we go back to work or do we risk it for the biscuit? I think we go back to work.
Go back to work.
You may...
Listen, Bev, it's getting late.
I understand.
Farewell, Bev.
I don't want to send him to his death. Oh, hey.
Pathetic, weak coward! You should do the honorable thing and let me kill you.
Oh, you would just love that, wouldn't you?
Yes, I would. It is my understanding that you have selected a self-involved, pretentious mage as your choice of adventurer.
Yes, that's right.
Oh, the princess is as good as doomed.
On behalf of the Marvog Empire, I must say you have made a terrible choice.
On behalf of the Kingdom of Petrard, I couldn't agree more. Mages are untrustworthy.
What?
And pompous.
And smug.
And ugly.
Okay, I think we're losing the... That smug, pompous mage is the right person for the job. My concern is the safe return of Princess Desdemona, not pleasing you. So put that in your pipe and smoke it.
Oh, why, I never.
What he said.
I don't give a heck. Oh, won't let me fall down this room.
You've been at this all.
Okay, I don't think I need either of those, or the head, or that, to be fair. But I probably should buy... Ooh, Didn't mean to do either of those, actually. I didn't realize how expensive they were. I used these two more. That was my bad. That was me. Yeah, look, not them having beef with a child. A literal 12-year-old. What do they want from me? Well, I mean, I know what they want from me specifically, but I'm not giving it to them. I want to go, because I have... Oh my goodness, he's got a hat. It's not a cute hat. I need to go to the goblin meeting.
Were you followed?
Did he give me a password? He's on the bit of paper I didn't look at. Oh god, I was trying to see if I could find the password on YouTube.
Get out of here, kid.
Wait a minute.
Okay.
Viva la
Oh, so any of them would be wrong.
Don't even get me started. Who do they think built this city up into the sprawling metropolis they get to enjoy today? Because it sure as hell wasn't humans.
Yeah.
Did humans haul the stone that became our roads and buildings? No! Troll labor did that.
Yeah.
Did humans dig the intricate system of subterranean tunnels that became the world's greatest sewer system, getting our piss and shit off the streets? No! Our mole brothers and sisters did that!
Yeah.
The late King Oswin was a man full of empty promises. He vowed to end the persecution and oppression of all goblins, dwarves, kobolds, vampires, you name it. But last time I checked, I'm still treated like a second-class citizen.
Yeah.
The day of the royal wedding approaches, and the powers that be are sitting fat. But hear my words, people. That day will be their undoing. That day will be their reckoning. A change is coming on that wedding day. Will you RSVP for the revolution?
That doesn't sound good.
Go home, everybody, and keep your eyes and ears open for what happens next. I invite my inner circle to join me downstairs. Light refreshments will not be served as Carl forgot it was his week to bring orange slices.
How's it going, Gobbo?
You came! You owe me $5, Gary.
It's worth it. Did you hear him?
He's dangerous.
He seems really intense.
Are you kidding? Weren't you listening? Look, you're lucky his slide projector broke down. The audio visuals make it even more horrifying.
So, is something really gonna happen on Princess Desdemona's wedding day? Like an attack?
Who knows? The leader and his inner circle keep their cards pretty close to their chest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be a real game.
Well, I'm just glad I'm not invited.
Just keep your ears peeled and your eyes to the ground. You'll get your chance to be on the right side of history. You'll see.
I hope so. See you around, fella.
Viva
la Gobolution!
You're getting it.
I could never be part of, like, a revolution because I'm far too anxious. You know?
Viva la Gobolution!
I guess that's it. Like, I'm the type of person where, like, I'm too anxious. I'd be sat, like, watching that in the auditorium and be like, I shouldn't be here. I'm gonna get in trouble. They're gonna give me too much trouble. And then, like, I would get stopped by, like, a random policeman and be like, how's your night? And I'm like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to. Just didn't say shit. It would be things.
I think I've done it.
Like, that would be me. Upon returning to Settle Farm, Buttface the Goblin checked his calendar for any upcoming social events. What luck! The annual luau was just 3 weeks away. Not only would this be the opportunity to enter his produce into the luau's gumbo competition, but it'd also be a chance for him to find a friend and maybe even love. Buttface worked hard for those 3 weeks, tilling the soil, planting his seeds, and using illegal growth-enhancing fertilizer, and delicately watering each sprout to ensure a hasty harvest. When the big day came, he was first in line to add his grotesquely large, mold-ridden radish to the gumbo pot. And who would be judging this year's competition but Baron of Fire Canyon himself? What an honour. As the Baron laid on the ground, stomach being torn apart by Goblin's gumbo, Buttface was the only one to hear his last words, whispered, "The gumbo, it's poisoned. It's the worst pain I've ever felt. I want to die. Please tell my wife that I love her. Do not try the gumbo." What luck, the Baroness is nearly single. Maybe there's love in the cards for old Buttface after all. The Edward the Great eventually arrived at Becky Schneiderman's birthday celebration. He hit the ground running as he tried a test routine. He opened a pack of cards, moved into, "Is that your handkerchief?" and ended strong with the classic, "How many eggs do you have in your pocket" trick. Unfortunately, none of those impressed any of the preteen partygoers. After his performance, the Edward enjoyed a piece of vanilla cake and awkwardly waited for Mr. Schneiderman to settle his payment. With a check in his pocket, the Edward went straight to his parents' garden shop to boast of his success. Unfortunately, the Edward's parents didn't consider a check for 37 gold, 40, before deducting the price for the piece of cake, to be much of a success. Clint, thank you so much for the Prime sub. They were disappointed by their son's career choice. Gary and Jillian were pumped to see you at the rally. They boasted to all their friends that they not only convinced the small human to let them in, but even got her to attend a Goblin Liberation Army rally. After you left, the GLA's leader pulled Gary and Jillian aside to personally thank them for helping to bridge the gap between groups. This meant a lot to Jillian, whose belief in the cause burned bright and hot. Gary, however, couldn't quite let go of his daydream of a world where he actually was a powerful mage, not just a goblin pretending to be one. Sure, he would still support the efforts of the GLA, but he could do it while making fireworks appear from his fingertips, or while conjuring miniature unicorns to delight and entertain his pals. What started off as simple 2 goblins in a trench coat grift woke something up for Goblin Gary. From this day on, he would begin his quest to become a wizard, now that all he needed was a robe, a scar, and a depressing orphan backstory. That's like all my D&D characters. After stopping at the Twisted Sister for a glass of his triple choice, Echo proceeded to head down to Pinhead's, a local bowling club in the Sprawl, where his team was playing for the league that night. Thanks for the calming effects of this particularly potent Peace Bloom, he was unstoppable, bowling a perfect 300. His team went on to win the league, and a commemorative photo was put on the wall at Pinhead's to celebrate Echo's perfect game. Having lost So You Think You Can Save the Princess, Neil Warkiller fell into barbarian depression and left the Sprawl. After a week of sulkily trudging across the countryside, Neil discovered a quaint farmer's market populated with elderly locals. Lending a hand here and there with the various farmers selling their produce, once far he found employment and ultimately peace with a flower vendor. After winning So You Think You Can Save a Princess, Articulous Flamehand wasted no time getting straight to work. He conjured a small army of moles and other small creatures and sent them off in every direction to seek out the prince's location. Unfortunately, and almost immediately, his mighty mini militia was entirely decimated by falcons, eagles, and other large predators. Depressed by the mass rodent deaths he was indirectly responsible for, the disheartened mage returned to his tower. He was out of ideas. He'd give it a day or two, then report that he was unable to locate the princess due to some of the entangled cosmic forces blocking his ethereal aura and some other nonsense. Having lost So You Think You Can Save the Princess, Perry Shoutson found his way to his favourite tavern in the Little Ogre Quarter. After one too many delicious margaritas, Perry got sloppy trying to pickpocket the bartender and was lifted off the ground by the bouncer. Mistaking some bar snacks for one of his patented smoke bombs, the inebriated thief dramatically threw down a handful of mixed nuts and then ran headfirst into a pillar. Everyone at the bar laughed at him, and Perry could have died from embarrassment if he hadn't already died from severe blunt force trauma to the head. He died.
Lil, Ryzen.
Why,
Oh.
Dad? You rise, you shine. I'll take 5 more minutes.
Me, it's time to get up.
Shouldn't you be down at the guard shed? And shouldn't I be heading down to cover for you?
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
Bad news.
We have to work the night shift tonight.
Oh.
I'm going back to bed.
No, you're getting out of this house and taking some time to yourself today.
Why do we have to work the night shift?
Good news or bad news?
Bad news.
Apparently you didn't pick the right person's champion for the rescue mission, whatever that means. And they're punishing you for it. And I won't be able to cover for you, because I'm also working the night shift at the East Gate.
Okay.
There isn't any. I guess it was just bad news this time.
Oh.
Who's punishing you?
No one. I work the night shift a couple times a week to help us get by.
Oh, Dad. I didn't know that.
So, I guess you could say the economy is punishing me. That and inflation. If taxes keep going up, I might have to get a third job so we can keep affording things like your little doohickey here.
Wait, don't touch that!
Oh.
Whoa. What just happened?
Do you want the good news or the bad news? Both are. I don't know. Do you feel okay?
I feel fine, sweetie. No need to look all blurry about it. Now you get out of here and enjoy your day off. But don't enjoy it too much. You have to work all night, remember?
Okay, I'm going. Just, I should probably check in with Dr. B and make sure my dad...
Yeah, let's... Can I grab it? Goodbye. I'm gonna go find Dr. B. There's rats. There's so many rats. Rats SMP.
Oh, God, the rat problem is even worse than I thought. We eat all of our meals here.
It's not a hat.
This hat, it is not a...
Okay, let's get back in.
I think I can hear my friends out back.
Oh, okay. I mean, yeah, I forget you're 12, so wanting to go play would make a lot of sense, actually. Doesn't hurt, girl. Thanks so much for the 5 gifted. Very much appreciated. I hear nothing. So many wanted posters. Hi, guys.
Isla, Simon, Lamont. How's it going, guys?
Hey, if it isn't Little Miss, I haven't been around for a while. Where you been all this time?
Not around. I got what every kid fears they'll get one day. Chickenpox? Worse than that, Simon. I got a job. What are you up to?
Well, you just missed the rock throwing portion of our morning. Sadly, we chucked the last rock in the alley over the fence. Next.
We were thinking of seeing if we could get our mitts on some of the cool stuff that Garby guys got over there. They look like magical toys, basically.
I have to use a bunch of those for my job, and even though they look like a barrel of laughs, they're serious business.
Come on, Lil. For some reason, the world is basically treating you like you're old. Work your magic and score us some sweet loot.
I'm not sure if it's a good idea, but I'll talk to Garbanzo over there and see.
Wait. Hey, my friends want to steal something. Do you have anything I can give them?
Hi, Lil. Sorry, I'm not quite ready to open up.
Working the graveyard shift tonight. So, I'm finally available to see some of my friends who have responsible parents and reasonable bedtimes.
People like those small hooligans over there?
Those aren't small hooligans. They're my friends. And I was actually coming to talk to you about letting us borrow a couple of items.
I stand by my statement. And we could talk about loaning you some merchandise later. But first, I've lost the key to my inventory, and I think one of them might have stolen it.
Oh.
Maybe you could talk to them for me. Work your little guardsman.
On it.
I can do that. I can do this. I can get the key back. Hi guys. Right, here's still the key.
Alright guys, time to confess. Which one of you took poor Garby's inventory key?
Wasn't me.
I don't know.
I ain't saying nothing.
So that's the way it's gonna be, is it? Listen, I need that key to upgrade tools and buy
Okay.
more power crystals.
Are you a lawyer, all?
Nope, but I'm a guardsman. I hope you got your story straight, cause I really don't want to go down to the guard shed and get my metal detector. So tell me, which one of you took Garby's key?
Lamont.
It was Simon.
I've never brought this up to the group before, but I think Isla is a kleptomaniac. I always see her taking things out of Lamont's backpack when he's not looking. But also...
Between you and me, I thought Lamont poking his big, dumb, handsome nose that sits in the middle of his gorgeous face all around that booth. It was probably him. Oh, he's such a bad boy, but also...
I could make up my mind now, or...
Question further.
I said it before, I'll say it again. It was Isla.
You said it was Simon last time.
Okay, maybe Isla isn't a klepto, but she did go through his bag just before you got here. Maybe she's got a good reason to be going through his stuff. I got here third, so I didn't see anything.
Laurie, could you go in and turn off the chat bot?
I know it wasn't me. I'm in a bit of a two-strike situation with my parents, and I'll be sent to the National Ballet School in Marvog if I get in trouble again. But I'm telling you, Lamont got here first, and I saw him rooting around Garby's shop.
So, did you figure out...
I hate to be a narc.
He said it was Simon and Ayla. He said it was Ayla, and she said it was Lamont. I don't think it's Simon, because he came here third. He was here first. I'm gonna guess Lamont.
It was probably Lamont. He's the tough-looking kid with the missing tooth.
Thanks, Lil. Hey, you!
Garby isn't smarter, stronger, faster. By the time you get your solo guns, they'd run off, but Lol had been encouraged and startled. Lamont dropped the keys, he fled.
Ugh, got the key back. And those hooligans ran off.
Woo.
It's a win-win. For helping me out, I'd like to offer you some gold to upgrade one of your tools. Or load...
I want to upgrade the X-ray. Thank you. I can go now. Oh. So there's the dungeon, the exciting sport, guard shed, start your shift, or the dig site. I want to go to the dig site. Be like, hey, is my dad gonna die? Confused me that me just killed dig site closed for the day.
Well, that's just great. What am I supposed to do now? I guess I could...
Use chronometer 3000. See what happens. He's gonna kill me. Yeah, I thought it was only meant to work when I was in the... I'm so bad at this game.
Well, that's just great.
I better not.
But Dr. B did say I could only use it at the guard shed. Maybe...
I guess we go. Actually, no, I want to go to Malcolm's thing, because I want to go to the jailhouse, see if there's anyone in jail. No one in jail. I'm probably, by the way, going to play this one more night. And then I'll probably wrap up there.
What's this? A mysterious present?
To whom may concern, Treasure Chamber Princess Rescue was found acceptable. Unfortunately, we haven't heard much from the mage yet. A lot of squeezing charts from his tower. Regardless, please find enclosed a one-time bonus for your proficiency and character evaluation. Time for now. Yes, my regrets in your nighttime work inconvenience.
Sweet.
Guys, I got a free truth slot upgrade. There is no rep for the night shift, however, there is a big labelled monster manual sitting in front of Lil. All Monster Manual, first edition. Doppelganger Shapeshift. Does your loved one seem more adult than usual? Maybe they've been replaced by a doppelganger. But chemical elements such as have no effect on what are essentially gelatinous bobs. Oh no. Right. The bark of forest entity is often set of cryptic runes and prophetic writings that can be deciphered. Goblins, where they have an actual precision for crime mayhem, supposed to technically is red. I believe red tank is strong, but we vigilant, you'll come out on top. Okay. Oh, I'm going to be pulling that off, haven't I? Right, you get a wet. You get 2. You get 2. You get 2. And you get 2. Okay. God, this is going to be the hard one, isn't it? That's vampire.
Good evening, child. I have not seen you at the post before.
Yeah, you know how it goes. Drew the short straw this time. Burning it at both ends, you know.
I hear you. Working the graveyard shift myself.
Yeah.
You said it.
Going about vampires. Vampires. Recently, the rules provide first may cause a many members of society. Even size usually evil, but best not to back cover. These things are small containing bags of small grain. I have a bag of rice. Dig into a bag. Recently, as a result of Pearl Vampire rights movement led by Gotham, have come out of the closet and have become okay, they've become proactive members of society.
What did you say your name was?
Heinrich.
And last name?
Von Pyre.
Von Pyre?
Von Pyre.
Title?
Heck.
Your name is Count Heinrich von Pyre?
Yes.
Heinrich von Pyre.
That's a fun name to have.
It is? Huh. It is. Why, thank you, little girl. I happen to come from a long line of von Pyres.
I have no doubt in my mind.
You know where I kind of like him? I give him a small bag of rice.
Maybe this will loosen your lips.
A bag of rice? You're showing me a bag of rice? Why would you do such a thing? Would you happen to know how many grains of rice there are in that bag?
I don't know. A lot?
Holy crap! Okay, just give it to me. I will count them for you. A bag of rice. I never, in all my years.
Okay, weirdo.
I love that there's no picture, he doesn't show up. If you didn't know it, but the vampire is cursed to get every grain of rice in the bag is given to him. That kept him busy before daybreak. Good job. Love that.
Listen, little girl, there isn't much time. You must send me to jail immediately. I pray you don't make me explain any further. We haven't
I feel like I've seen you before. Did you go to a funeral for a cat recently?
Sprinkles! That vile beast of a feline. I am certain that cat cursed me and turned me into the monster.
Oh, he's a werewolf. Lycanthrope. Let's see, plus. In most cases, senators remain blissfully unaware before the transmission, but in some cases, they notice the sound to save loved ones from the dark passage. Okay, so I should just send him to jail.
I assure you, I am in my right mind. I know it is a strange request, but it is a matter of grave and...
Whoa, this sounds really...
Yes, I am, and the...
I'll send him to jail. Okay, bye-bye. I don't need you turning into a werewolf and killing me. I've already died several times.
Thank you. Bless you, child. The world is a safer place now.
I really hope you get the help you need.
Yeah, you observed and understood the man's affliction, Lycanism. A recession, but could have arrived at it sooner. No, I should have just pulled it. Ugh. Sad. Oh.
Oh my god.
No, little one. Not a god, just an incredibly handsome mortal. People make that mistake all the time. It is I, Prince Phineas.
I know who you are. I was working the gate when you were...
And still you mistake me for a god?
Do you have anything to declare?
As a matter of fact,
Yeah, I was afraid of that.
I declare that I am...
Drunk?
No. Well, actually, hold on.
No sheet. Okay, and I feel like I'm gonna regret asking, but what have you been doing tonight?
What do you want me to say? Milkmaids? Or what I've been doing with the milkmaids?
Well, we've come this far. What have you been doing with the milkmaids?
I got thrown out for trying to stretch a single into a double.
I just feel sorry for you, man.
Don't pity me, little one. I am a crown prince of the realm.
A sad one. Aren't you here trying to win the hand of Princess Desdemona?
Well, sure I am, but when the Mages Guild throws a party in your honor, boy, do they know how to show you a good time. And you can't stop a fox from stealing eggs, am I right?
Good night.
Good night, Prince.
That's me.
Yeah, I know. That's why I said it. Now get out of here, you drunk fool.
Oh, all right.
Do I not get to do anything? Guess no. Oh, hi, Granny.
Good evening, my dear.
Mrs. Abernathy, you're out awful late, especially with all these comings and goings about the sprawl.
Oh, my stars, would you look at the time? How the day does get away from you. I best be turning in.
Doppelgangers. Set for physical damage. Felt medium humanoid. You don't take physical stuff.
My dad will sure be glad I've seen at least one familiar face tonight.
Your dad?
Yeah, you know my dad, Hamish.
Oh, yes, Hamish. Your dad.
That's funny. I don't think I've ever heard you call him Hamish before.
Yes, usually I call him your dad.
Yeah.
No,
Yes, Shamish.
Let's see if I can use the cinnamon roll.
Something is seriously weird here. Didn't I read somewhere about showing people something from...
Yeah.
Does this do anything for you?
Oh, yes.
That was one of your award-winning buns.
Award-winning buns. Don't you recognize?
You're not Mrs. Abernathy. Get out of here, you lousy shapeshifter monster!
I did it. Treasure master, one of her buns belonging to be a shader master. Well done. I jailed it. you look like a
well,
necromancer.
well. If it isn't the little girl who works the guard shed, I was hoping we'd meet again.
Let me read my book. What do we have on necromancers? Necromancer, rare on dead spells, weaknesses, their egos. Note, the mage's guild would gladly have Fallen Whisper, who is senior of their ways and back in full Trevor. Note, one has yet chosen to give dark art once they've tasted that sweet necromancy. They should be discouraged from entering.
And what exactly is this meeting you're attending?
If you must know, I was summoned by Praetor Kargan personally. It is a highly confident...
Late night slumber party? Watching rom-coms and doing magazine quizzes?
Impudent child.
I'm pretty close, aren't I?
I'm gonna keep teasing him.
Why does Praetor Kargan want to meet with you?
I'm feeling rather generous today, so I will tell you. The Marvog High Council, led by Praetor Kargan herself, are concerned. As ceremonial killings have become more and more common, their numbers continue to dwindle. With that in mind, the Empress reached out to me regarding the practice of necromancy to preserve the life force of some of these brave fallen souls.
And at no point did anyone propose maybe a few less ceremonial killings?
Necromancy made more sense to the Marvog.
Oh, sure.
I'm assuming I can't call because it's night shift. Rare reason dead, special your egos. All bodies are beach bodies.
I've told you my business. I've played your game.
I'm doing my job, or does it because you're evil? Because I'm doing my job.
Yet another example of people in power.
Yeah, I'm gonna deny you, basically. Actually, it's not illegal. It just says it shouldn't be allowed in. Necromancy is not illegal, so I can't jail him. But I can say no. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
You have no right to deny me, no right to even stand in my view, you pathetic smaggle.
What's that?
Smaggle. Yes, that is the word we mages use to describe worthless, magicless...
Thank you so much for the gift sub, the mighty lordless...
prime grade A
Lord X
example
of short.
of a smaggle.
Dude, that's pretty weak.
No, it is not weak. It cuts to the core.
Nah, that's lame. Get out of here.
The Praetor will know of your insolence, little one.
I don't know who the Praetor is. I don't really care. Okay, we got into Sproul. That's worth at least a pat in the back. Oh.
Oh my god! Are you some kind of scary...
That's horrifying.
Yes! Now let me in or I'll thwomp and stomp you!
What did it say? I can decipher his roots, right? Bark around some encrypted magical runes and prayers that can be deciphered. Yeah, I'm just gonna...
I noticed you have something carved on your bark, but I can't quite make out what it says.
Somebody carved it on me when I was a sapling. It was a mistake.
Mind if I try to read it?
Okay.
Just think God does make it.
It reads, to lodge all power in one party and keep it there is to ensure bad government and the sure and gradual deterioration of public morals. Does that mean anything to you?
That was the words of person who came to Woods to write. I remember him, Mark Goblin Twain. He was inspiring to Scary Tree Monster. Talked about how to make change in world.
And was it through stomping and thwomping?
No, it wasn't. That was Scary Tree Monster's idea. He spoke of change through something called corrupt government systems.
Maybe there's a better way to get people out of your woods. Maybe a more official way.
Are you saying scary tree monsters should run for government office to implement real systemic change?
Yes.
Sure. Why not?
Want to let him in now. Rare thumb restore when his fire woodcutters. Oh, I could have used my thing, but I sold it. Is it too neutral? Contains said dream being lost. Generally motivated by threats or territory.
And what business would you say you have in the sprawl this evening?
Too many people come through my woods. Too many strangers stomping on our roots and throwing their garbage on us. Me and my brothers and sisters say no more.
That must be really hard on you and the other scary tree monsters.
Not all are scary.
Okay.
So if people coming through your woods is bugging all of your plant friends, why didn't they all show up? Why just send you?
Plant friends got together and decided Scary Tree Monster should go. Scary Tree Monster was voted the scariest and strongest and can walk pretty well. So he was the one elected to stomp and thwomp.
Seems like you have a pretty democratic way of figuring things out in the woods.
Yes, but we must still be wary of the tyranny of the majority.
Kind of want to let him in. Go run for office. I can always back if it's bad.
I believe in you, Scary Tree Monster. I think you'll make a fine governor, or Congress tree, or whatever you end up running for.
Thank you. Now all I need is a snappy campaign slogan.
A vote for me is a vote for a tree?
A little on the nose.
Yay! Diverted a life path of a violent monster towards life of politics and public service. Vote Scary Tree Monster. I will! You go, Scary Tree Monster, you go! Oh. I see
Hello.
you.
I wish safe passage through this gate.
You were at the goblin place.
Can do. I'm just gonna need you to lift that hood. Gotta see if you're human or elf or gelatinous blob. We've had all types tonight.
I'm afraid I can't do that. I assure you, I am human. Now, please allow me safe passage.
It's the princess.
You've got a real mysterious, don't ask me any questions vibe going on.
I simply have nothing to state or claim. I just wish to enter.
You know, I'd say you have a trusting faith.
And you won't.
Truth spray.
I am returning to the kingdom after being away by my own volition. I have to hurry. There is a deadline that must be met. I have to inform them of my choice. Be gone, magic truth spray.
Wow, you've got quite the resistance to that. Mind telling me how I could do that?
It takes a strong-willed mind and a small knowledge of sorcery.
How about a wandering brain and a great knowledge of rocks?
It's the princess. I don't know what I do though. Do I x-ray her? Do I chat to her? I don't have anything else I can give you. Bit of talk.
So, are you here for business?
I'm here on business, which is mine, and none of...
Well, I got business that's none of yours too, you know. Don't go thinking you'll get any info out of me. It's my job to ask the questions. Not
And you are doing your job admirably.
Fine, I'll let you pass, princess. When?
Okay, mystery woman, you may enter. I hope I don't regret this.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
Make my reward tacos.
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
Get tacos. Taco Tuesday. I want to try rewind, I think, just because I'm going to try rewind. Just to her. I want to get that to a 3. There's more I can do here.
Hello.
Ken?
I'm afraid.
Okay, let's try an X-ray. Oh, you have a necklace. What's the necklace? Hmm?
Whoa, what's with the neck candy? A little...
My necklace is none of your...
So you stole it?
I did not steal it.
Then it was a gift?
Yes, from my mother.
I wish I got a gift like that from my mom. Only thing I got from her was this hair.
I'm gonna confiscate it.
I'm gonna have to hold on to this, just until we can get your story straight.
No, you mustn't.
Maybe you tell me a bit more about you, and then maybe I can give you back your shiny rock on a string.
No, I can't. Fine, keep it. I will return for it another day.
Aw, you're no... That emerald looked like the real thing. Maybe I should call one of the higher-ups about it.
I'm interested to know what happens if I twist spare now.
I am returning. There is a deadline.
Ah, okay, she can still put it away.
How about...
I'm gonna call...
I'm forwarding you to Mrs. Ash now.
Okay.
Lil, I've heard something about a necklace.
Hello to you, too. Yes, the cloaked woman is rocking some serious neckwear. Silver chain, big green rock.
That is the same necklace that the princess wears. Maybe the princess gave... Let her in immediately. And tell Travis he's fired.
Why?
Oh, I tell him that every night.
I'm still on the call.
Okay, I'll let her in. I have a necklace now. She was at the goblin thing.
I don't know why, but something tells me I should let you enter.
Thank you. The choice you made here today will not go unrewarded.
Tacos.
What?
Make my...
Okay, sure.
Hooray!
I get 4. Yeah! Seems a mysterious lady was handing royal surprise. Filter discards menu. There may be tacos in your future. Love tacos. Well, now I want tacos. What's the vampire again?
Alright, there. It is done. 62,451! I've counted every single grain of rice in this bag. I also counted 14 bugs, 27 bottle caps, and 1 mouse skull. And you said I couldn't do it.
No, I didn't.
Oh, well, I did it anyway. Now, where were we?
I'm sorry, but it's almost sunrise, which means my shift is done. You'll have to wait until the next guard comes on duty.
It's almost sunrise? Oh, holy hell, I can't believe I spent another night wasted counting...
Why not just wait until the daytime guard comes?
Because I can't.
Why not?
Because I said I can't. I blister in the sun.
I bet you do.
So long, child. Until the next time when you are unfortunate enough to have to work the night shift.
So long, obvious vampire dude.
Okay. Daytime. I go bed. So close. I got fill for him, fill for him, fill for him, and fill for him. There was 2 I didn't get. I'll take it. Imagine he isn't a vampire, then he wouldn't have come to the grains of rice. Let's not be silly. Princess.
It's you. What are you doing here? Are you here to give me tacos?
No, I've come to reveal my true identity to you.
So, no tacos?
Allow me to introduce myself.
I'm Desmond. I knew it. Wow.
Princess Desdemona? Nah, I knew it all along.
No, you didn't.
Why split hairs?
I'll be taking my necklace back now.
Absolutely.
There you go.
But what about the kidnappers?
There were no kidnappers. I disguised myself and ran away. I'm sorry for all the commotion I've caused. I had to get away to say goodbye to someone important to me before my wedding.
I don't understand.
I'm being forced to marry one of the suitors from these 2 rival kingdoms.
Yeah, that's old news. What I don't understand is why you, a princess, are here talking to me about it. Shouldn't there be more official people that could play therapist?
Like Stryker? Ash? Oh god. Oh, not Malcolm. I know my father had faith in them. When I'm gone, your advisors will help maintain the balance, blah, blah, blah. They want me out of the way so they can control my father's kingdom. They've never been good at listening to what I want or how I want to rule this land. Nobody listens to me.
Sing it, sister.
And now I'm being forced to choose between allying the Sprawl with the kingdom of Petrard or the Marvog Empire.
You mean Phineas the Pompous Prince or Kargan the Praetor Terror?
And it doesn't even matter if I love them or not. At the end of the day, it's strictly politics. Lucky me.
This is the first time in the game I've been okay being 12.
I just want to make the right choice. Tell me, Lil, what do you think of Prince Phineas?
He's poor. He's the worst.
He's way higher maintenance than you seem to be. And he's an asshole. Nuff said.
And what about Praetor Kargan?
I have doubts.
Look, I'd be lying if I told you I wasn't already planning my Halloween costume based on her look. But it sounds like she's got a lot of blood on her hands. I know their ways are different than ours, but come on.
So if you were me, and you had the future well-being of the Sprawl in your hands, who would you choose?
None of them. Probably Argan, because Phineas is also poor.
Thank you for your honesty. I know my advisors have jerked you around, but I also know you don't always do what they say, and I like that. You remind me of, well, me.
And you remind me of me too. If I was rich and beautiful and influential.
Oh, you are influential. You've changed the course of fate more than you know.
Don't forget beautiful. I am also beautiful.
I love Lil.
The sun's coming up. I must go. I shall put my own heart aside and
No, I was gonna
do
say,
what's
like,
best for the kingdom.
Do what you want. Like, just stay single. Locally a vampire, Count Heinrich von Pyre was also a registered chiropractor with a private practice on the outskirts of a rapidly gentrifying little ogre town neighbourhood. Being compelled to count every grain of the rag of rice before he gave him made Heimlich lose a whole night's worth of business. These missed appointments led to a huge number of negative reviews for his practice, which caught the attention of a local school teacher and a leader of the Better Business Bureau, Myra Herrick. The next night, she led an angry mob brandishing pitchforks and torches to his practice's door. It was light of torch reflected in their eyes, but it could but it took just one look for Myra and Count to fall madly in love. Or the fact that he was a powerful vampire, one of those things. Count swooped down and lifted Myra up out of the angry mob. He bit her at least 3 times and made her drink his own blood to facilitate her own vampire transformation. She left her gig at the Better Business Bureau, and the Count welcomed his new soon-to-be bride into his castle. Along with dealing with the pesky Van Helsing fellow who kept trying to kill him, Henrik had to plan a wedding. The affected man was safe from transformation rays of the full moon, and even should he have transformed, the thick iron bars would have protected everyone. Though the good people of Sprawl were safe from the wrath of the curse, the mourner was not spared from the aggression of his fellow cellmates. Ordering him in the cell, they shanked him with a handmade shiv, leaving him there to bleed to death. Luckily, the shiv was wilted out of a silver spoon, miraculously curing him once and for all of the curse the beast had attacked him long ago. After a fortnight of recovery in the prison's infirmary, the mourner was released back into society. Unfortunately, on his journey back to Scarborough, the shrine of Sarian, the mourner was attacked by a different werewolf, and suddenly he's cursed again. Seems that if it wasn't for all that bad luck, this guy would have no luck at all. Crown Prince of Petrard Phineas Pomp stumbled back to his lavish lodgings in the palace. Hungry and drunk, he lit the fire and stood over a pot of stew before passing out on the floor. Next morning, have no memory of how he got home and why his room reeked of burnt stroganoff. But he did remember the rager of a party thrown in his honour by the Mages Guild, and the promises he made to them should he be chosen to marry Princess Desmonda. Mrs. Abernathy was no Abernathy at all. In reality, it was a horrible shape-shifting monster. Running off into the night, the creature assumed a different identity and gained entry to the Sprawl at another gate. Like, once inside the Sprawl, we lost track of it, having the ability to take form. If anyone made it difficult to track, its whereabouts remained unknown. Earlier at night, an unusual, untalkative kinswoman Cecil was trying to break its way into the Sprawl's armory. The identity guardsman Cecil was apparently screamed in a high-pitched voice and ran off into the night. You'd look out for this creature, could be anyone. Got myself 4 stars, I still did it right. Tyrannus Athonis was unable to meet Peter Kerrigan last night. His promises for sharing the secrets of necromancy with the Margave Empire went unfulfilled. If he'd been successful, the Mages Guild and his agendas would have been conveyed to the Margave Empire, and if that alliance had been put in place and Peter was chosen for marriage, Princess Desmonda, who knows what nefarious plans could unfolded. So because I said no to thing, but I said yes to Princess. The Deputy Tyronius went back to his keep outside of the walls of the city and contrived another way to forge his alliance with the Margavians. He wasn't sure how, but he knew his next plan would have to be 100% Lil Gate guard proof. With dreams of folding political office now planted in the scary tree monster's head, he stomped his way right to the clerk's office, City Hall, and waited for it to open. Next day, he obtained the necessary paperwork to run for political office. Unfortunately, Scary Tree Monster didn't know how to read or write. Revealing his illiteracy made the city clerk's receptionist laugh out loud, which angered Scary Tree Monster so greatly that he proceeded to thwomp her into oblivion. When the city clerk showed up finding no receptionist, they hired Scary Tree Monster on the spot to fill the role as the political aide. Scary Tree Monster now has a small cog in the political machine and would no doubt rise in the ranks to one day be councillor, or dare we say, mayor. Love that storyline. When Princess Desmonda returned to the castle, she refused to answer any questions regarding her whereabouts. She immediately issued a royal decree to cut funding to any active rescue missions, put an end to the antiquated practice of choosing rescuers via flashy game shows. As she lay in bed at night, she reflects on the little guardsman's advice. She knew that decision would irreversibly alter the fate of the Sprawl and the fate of every soul who called it home.
And although the princess has come home, she is still remaining quiet on where she was during her missing time, but frankly, I do not care. She's got that look at me, I'm back attitude, and it reflects in her style.
You know it. She was seen returning to the castle rocking those possibly was kidnapped leggings, all while sporting a I might have just run away and ran out of money hooded cloak.
What do you think she's going to be wearing at the wedding?
No idea, but no doubt it will complement her chosen spouse's home kingdom. Praetor Kargan of the Marvog Empire.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be them.
Lesbians.
It was the obvious choice.
So, she made her choice. Her life is filled with intrigue, and I feel like I am now somehow intertwined with her fate's path. Oh well, off to go see what the gang's up to.
And that is where I'm going to call it for this evening. We love that. Game's so fun. That's also a good spot for us to leave. Elle, you want a sweater? Elle, you need to play this game. It's very fun. You just got here. Well, I've been live for an hour and 45 minutes, so that is on you. Just saying. But that little guardsman game is the one I was telling you. You need to play it, kind of thing. Like, it's really, really fun. But now it's time for me to end my stream so I can go and eat. And that means I'm going to send you all over to Owen. But thank you all for coming and hanging out. I will be live. The light in the background is so nice. Thank you. I like the new setup a lot. I will be live tomorrow because tomorrow, remember, the new merch launches. New merch. It starts tomorrow. It will go live tomorrow. So, right. I will see you all tomorrow for stream and talk about the merch and all that fun stuff. Thank you all for coming. I love you all. I will see you all later. Bye.